Hey, oh, hang on, that's different, isn't it? Oh, nope, that was the one we wanted. Do you know, I really thought I had a different overlay. That's fine, that is a professional start, that's what we're after. Alright, so, oh, and you can see I've set an agenda for this stream. Look at me being organised. So, yeah, I wanted to show you the factory samples have arrived today. And, oh, there goes stuff. Oh, well, there's our first drop test. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing the drop test live on stream, which, you know, I'm not nervous about. It's fine. Hey, Mr. Schmedley, how are you doing? See, I said it right this time. So we'll do our drop test live on stream. Hey, welcome in, Mum. Are you able to hear me this time? So last time Mum joined the stream, but they couldn't hear me through the mic. Very sad. But yeah, so the first thing to show off about the new tiles is that we have a new texture surface. Hey! Ah, fantastic. So we have a wood, well, a wattle and daub is what I've called it. So you've got some here that are painted. This is how it comes unpainted. This is, I've literally just put some skeleton bone on the insides. I haven't done a wash yet. I didn't have time before the stream started. And then cobble on the other sides. And you might have noticed that this time the sides are moulded in different colour plastic. So the idea is that this will be really easy to paint with just doing some cream on the inside. And then you've got grey for the cobble, and I'll probably just do a dry brush, and that will be like, and a wash, and that will be a really simple, easy way to paint them. And now we come on to the exciting thing. So you know how I've been saying that I really wanted to improve like the snap between tiles, and it's like, so this is from last time, and the snap is good, but you know, I could do better, right? And you get 3 along and then it starts to fall over. It's like, it's good, but it could do better. Well, look at that. Oh, wait. And we can do 3 and it's still staying upright. Okay, I haven't tested 4. Okay, 4 is where it goes down, but you've got an extra inch. And it is, oh no. Okay, never mind. It's definitely stronger though, that's the point. I'm very excited. It means that when we're building upwards, it's going to be way more sturdy. And you can see we've also got some new pieces, which are these triangle pieces. You can see them here. So you can build them. For example, you could... Where's one of those? You got the side of a house, and it's like, it's decently, you know, that's sturdy, that's strong. Like, yeah, we can build proper houses now with these. Although you probably want wattle and daub on both sides rather than, you know, cobble on that side. And then when we come to doing corridors with the triangles, we can have them, well, A, going around corners like that, and like looking a bit less, you know, rigid. But we can also have them just doing really random other things. Doing like partial corners. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't even know half the things I'm going to be using them for, but I do know, because I play a lot of Valheim, that having triangles makes the world better. I don't know. I'm just building random stuff now. I got very excited with these. And I figure something else we can do just before I move on to the other stuff is I will get some wash, and I'm just going to do a layer of wash on one of these just to see what a wash does. And I'll splash it in. Sorry, I'm just looking for something to put it in, like a bit of. Surely I've got a bit of recycling somewhere. I'm well prepared. Aha! There we go. A jam jar lid. Okay, that's quite a dark wash. I might just, use quite a wet brush for that. We'll see. Okay. I haven't done this before. I genuinely... Okay, I can tell you right now that I'm using the wrong kind of wash. This is a bit too dark. We want a more brown wash than black. But... definitely. Man. I tell you what, I'm going to paint them up and put some pictures on Discord and on social media, because I realised I haven't posted on social media about this. So, we have done a little bit of light building, a little bit of testing the strength of the magnets. I'm well chuffed with these. I am. We're going to be able to do so much more cool stuff. Like build random things. We could do that there. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to stop playing in a second. You can make cool things. Whole bunch. Oh, I should show you the doors. Okay, so there's the other thing. In fact, you know what? No, I'm going to show you the doors later. First, we will do the drop test. So I'm going to take some unpainted samples for this. And basically, what the drop test is that, well, as it sounds like, I drop the tiles on the floor and we see if they stay together. They were always meant to stay together, but you guys may have noticed that hasn't always been the case. But I'm quite excited. This is a new tool, a new clipping mechanism. Okay, I'm just going to drop it like shoulder height onto a hard floor. And then we'll have a look. Okay. Hasn't broken apart, but I can see a line around that. So I wonder if that needs to be tightened. This may be that it needs to be tightened. We'll drop it again, see what happens. Okay, this time there's a little crack, barely a crack, but it exists. And it's one you can just press back with your fingers. We'll try another 1x1 tile. Okay, same thing. Dropped it and there's a very fine crack, but it stayed together. I think that's pretty damn good. And you can tighten it back up. I would like for that to be tighter, so I'm definitely going to speak to the factory and see. Yeah, I wonder, because the tighter we make it, the harder it is to assemble them. These, as they are now, are easy to assemble and don't break apart when dropped, but do form cracks when dropped. Well, I tell you what, we'll try, we've done a 1x1, let's try a 2x1. Okay, so you can see that side's fine, that's fine, that's fine. This side, there's a very faint crack has formed. I'll finger tighten it. Drop it again. Okay, a very fine crack, but not much. Again, very fine, easily tightened again with your fingers. I'll try a different one. You know, considering that the way they are now, they're a lot easier to assemble. So I'm wondering if it does need to be tightened or not. Because obviously, I would prefer it if no crack formed at all when dropped. But the trade-off is that at the moment they're very easy to assemble, which is a bit cheaper. Do we call this acceptable? This has dropped not really much of any crack that I can see. Try again. A slight crack if you look really close. Look, if I shine it like that, you can see faintly the magnet shining, so there's a little crack. Not on that side. Oh, very, very faintly on there. Not on that side. You know, and you can tighten it with your fingers. Okay, we'll do the triangle. Oh, nothing, not a dicky bird. I'll do you 2 in a row without finger tightening you. I'll do you 3 in a row without finger tightening you. Hell yeah! This has just been dropped 3 times in a row from above shoulder height. Or I think it was above shoulder height. You'll have to watch back and see what height that was. And after 3 times, it's just got a barely faint crack there. And you squeeze it with your fingers and it's closed. To be honest, I'm quite excited about that. Okay, we'll try a 3x1. Okay. Dropped it once. And not really much of a crack. Oh, there we go, a little one there. And it can be finger tightened. We'll drop it again. Do you know what? I'm going to be cheeky and drop it twice without finger tightening it. Okay, this is it being dropped twice in a row without being finger tightened. And you can just see the magnets on the inside, and you can press it tight again. Do you know what? I'm actually kind of tempted to think that that's all right. Because yes, if you keep dropping them on hard floor, eventually they will break apart. But it's not on the first go, and it's not on 2 goes in a row, and not if you finger tighten it. I tell you what, I'll see if if it can survive being dropped on a hard floor from a height 3 times in a row without being finger tightened in between. I reckon that's good enough. Let's try it with this one. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Come on, being dropped 3 times in a row. I won't finger tighten it and I'll do another 3 times. God, I get so stressed doing this. Look at that. That has now been dropped 6 times in a row and finger tightened. Hey, thank you for the follow, Scarb. That has been dropped 6 times in a row without being tightened in between. And now it has formed a crack. But you can finger tighten it and it's back to where it started from. Dropped from a height above shoulder height on hard floor. I'm pretty keen on that. Oh, that's exciting. You guys, you have no idea how much of a pain having those tiles stick together and not fall apart when dropped. You have no idea how annoying that has been. Like, a whole bunch of the tiles that get sent out now. Harabed, hey, welcome in. Look, we have cool new shit. Sorry, cool new stuff. Look, this is how they come out the thing. So they've got 2 different colours. And then this is literally with just a bit... Oh, sorry, you I didn't even notice you subscribed. Thank you for the sub, Harabed. Thank you, I appreciate that. But yeah, and this is just with a bit of cream paint on the inside. And I'm like, just made it back from the kids' parents' evening. Tiles look so good. Ah, I hope you had a good parents' evening. Well, I suppose you were doing the parents' evening. Yeah, you'll be on the other side of the table. To be honest, I think that many intentional drops should be sturdy enough. I think so too, because if it's on carpet, it won't drop that many times. And that's been a lot of intentional drops on a hard floor from a height without being finger tight. That's really exciting. And that means the other thing is, and if you can like drop it like 6 times in a row and then it starts to form the crack and then you can pull it apart. If people get a set and they're like, oh God, I really want to change what are on the 2 sides. I mean, theoretically, they could just do it, right? So maybe it's not a bug, it's a feature? And coming in pre-coloured plastic will be helpful. I still haven't finished painting the set I picked up at UK Games Expo. Thank you. Did you buy it at UK Games Expo this year? Because basically the people that bought from me from April through to like the end of July, and particularly the bump from the UK Games Expo sales, was what allowed me to, like, from that money, I was able to afford the tool. So, have we been throwing tiles around? For science? We have been. Oh, thank you for the follow. Hey, Des, thank you. Yeah, back UK Games Expo in June. Yes, I read that sentence in the wrong order. Thank you. This is partly your doing. This is really cool. So there is one thing that has slightly bothered me. And when I say slightly, I mean it made me really annoyed for quite a moment. Is that I've made the wooden side like 1 millimetre thicker than I meant it to be. I don't know how I've done that. But basically, if you have... Can you see this? There's a slight difference in the height. Oh God, it's really hard to see, but it exists. So basically, this one is wood on both sides. Now if I put it next to one that's wood on one side, cobble on the other, there's... Well, I mean, you can't really see, but... Can you see there's a slight... There? Can you see that? Well, anyway, I can see it, and I'm a bit annoyed, but I think I'm going to have to live with it. I cannot believe I never followed you over here. Hey, welcome. Yes, you can see that. Yes, it's bothering. Yes, right? Yeah. I don't know. I might see if I can get them to make it lower with the tool. I can only see it because you tell me you can see. I will not be bothered by it, but I understand that you'll be most frustrated. It's like, you know when you've finished submitting a thesis or something, and you've written it, and you've spell checked it, and you've got someone else to go over it, you proofread it, and then you submit it, and then like a day after you get the results back or you get your thesis, you see a typo on the front page, and you're like, oh... Like a the, where the T and the H are the different way round. I guess it's due to the added texture of the wood sticking out? Yes, or... I don't know. I'm going to have to go back into the CAD and see what happens with it. So the actual height difference, it's not going to affect how they behave or how they look. And it's one of those things that you're not going to notice unless you look at it really close. But I will look at it really close. So if we see, basically on one side it goes up to, what? On one side it goes up to 3.6 millimeters, and the other side is going up to like 3.8 or 3.9 millimeters. I think there's like 1/3 of a millimeter in there. It's fine. That's down to the typo gremlins though. Everyone knows that. They're pesky. Yes. Well, 0.3 of a millimeter. I think I'll survive. I really love how strong the snap is now. This is, in the future, I'm going to be doing this for all my magnetic systems to make the snap stronger. And with torches and things. Oh, I did that off camera. That wasn't great. Look. Ah. You can put it in the middle there, or there, or there, or there, or there. Anywhere. Well, not anywhere, but most places. So, I figure we've done the drop test. We've done the Annabelle deciding to put wash on stream and choosing like a really crap black wash, but that's fine. We've done that. Oh, one thing I need to do is paint this and see, because it's just been milled, so it hasn't been, the last lot, the cobblestones, those tools were spark eroded, so using an EDM technique. And that gives it a slightly rougher surface. These ones, to save costs, have been milled. So using a 0.25 millimeter drill bit with a rounded ball end has been going in to create this texture. But what that means is, can you see it's a bit shiny? So sometimes paint doesn't stick to it quite as well. So what I need to do is paint these, prime them, paint them up, see how well the paint sticks to them, because it might be that we need to get some sandblasting on the tools. We'll see. You are 0.3 of a millimeter annoyed, which is pretty good going in the grand scheme of things. Yes. Yeah. I've got that, not with typos, but every time I build something, and it's not 100% even, got that from my dad. When we built the catio after a day's work, we sat down in the garden, looked at it, and one of the shelves was not 100% straight, but slightly off to the right. So, of course, we had to redo it immediately. Yes, I feel that. The snap is good. It's so good. It makes me so happy. So yes, we have our exciting new tiles, which I am definitely going to be playing more with. I think I'm going to be taking a whole bunch of, like, building different things and taking pictures of them. Also, when I was painting them, I've done these as wattle and daub, but when they're just brown plastic like this, it kind of looks to me like you could make that water on the inside, and I'm imagining this as a sort of, I don't know, some grid over water, or maybe it could be, I don't know, there's something there that's cool to be done. I don't know what it is, but I want to do it. And so, we have our new prototype terrain pieces. I'm so excited by that. I'm really pleased with that. They passed the drop test. And now we are going, oh, water, a tiny well. Yes, that sort of thing. Yes. Okay, so now I'm going to show you it as it comes together. Now, if I was sensible, I would have, like, put this on something. Do you know what? I have a big old bit of card literally right here. I'm going to just chuck it on a big old bit of card. There we go. Oh, I just stole that door, didn't I? Okay, so this is the tavern. Those triangle pieces make me so happy. Yes, me too. I can't wait. Yes, the lever. Yeah, that thing. If you guys don't know, basically, so some of this when I've been making scenery, I've been testing whether to make it just sculpting it in CAD programs or doing it by hand with like clay. So some of the things like the fur rugs are much easier to do just by sculpting the clay with like a needle. So I thought I'd try and do that with the lever. And I made a lever. Yeah. Check out the picture on the Discord. It's a little, I don't know what the word is. Phylactic? Yeah. So what we learnt from that is that I'm going to be doing CAD to design the levers. I'm sitting down for this. Yes. So this is the tavern set, and this is what will be coming with the £150 reward, and that will be all of the tiles and all of the scenery and an adventure and a map, multiple maps, so you can build different things. And the cool thing is, like with these picture frames, you can take the picture out, so you can put different things on it. As part of the adventure, one of these will be a pit trap, and it'll be a thing where actually using the lever, you have the lever one way and it's a pit trap. You have the lever the other way and the trap gets covered. So you can use them as pit traps, as windows, as picture frames, as wanted posters, as like, you know, restaurant, what's on the menu sort of things. There's a whole bunch. So these are, I mean, they're cooler when they're painted, but you'll have wattle and daub and stone on the other side, and these ones will be wattle and daub on both sides, these ones in the middle. But the factory didn't send enough samples for me to be able to make, I think I was able to make one wattle and daub on both sides. Yes, there you go, this one. So these ones will be replaced by the wattle and daub ones. Hey. But for now, I'll just destroy the room, put the doors back. Oh yes, I said I would show you the doors. So, we have doors that stand on their own. If you have them around the outside, then that's cool. You can also have them on top, and you can have the doors open. Oops. See, this is a 3D printed one. It's a bit rubbish on the bottom, but yeah. You can have the door closed. So actually, do you know what? Why not show it with one of these doors? So there you go. You can have it open. There we go. Or closed. Or open that way. Yeah. And you can also use them as double doors. And in theory as trapdoors. So yeah. Those are our doors. Doors, eek! Yes, we're finally getting doors that are proper doors, that are going to be injection moulded doors. They're going to be wonderful. Genuinely wonderful. So the set comes with 5 doors. It comes with a trapdoor, comes with a fireplace, some toilets, including a toilet with a little poo inside. We have our flaming torches, 6 of those, a bookshelf. We have several of the picture frames, come trap, come whatever. We have windows. We have our rug. We have some beds. I should say these pieces, all of this scenery is like prototype scenery, and probably I'll redesign it all again just to make it a bit better, or just like, so for this one, can you see there's a faint, well that line's kind of okay, except it's a very thin blanket, but can you see a faint line along there? I'm going to fix that. I'm going to make it even better. But we've got, they do as like an illustration of what we're getting. Beds, I've said picture frames, I've said window, flaming torches, bookshelf, toilets, don't know what that was, rugs, oh yes, tables of course. 3 tables, 8 chairs, and a trapdoor. And that's it for this orientation. And then, okay, I am not going to have enough room to build it all out in the second orientation. So I tell you what I'll do. I'll bring some of the other side. So basically, this tavern can be broken apart and rebuilt as a dungeon. I am genuinely excited about the trapdoors. Me too. Me too. I'm just excited in general to have this stuff. I'm kind of sad that as soon as I've got it, I'm painting it up and then sending it out to the influencers. And I'll have like 3 tiles left or something. And I'm like, oh, I've been waiting for this for so long, and as soon as it's in my hands, it's gone. But it's fine, we'll get more made, and then I can build all the things. So there'll be the spinny blade traps. This is the pit trap that will have black, like, pitness in it. So the jail beds, I'm really hoping we can get. I think they may end up being a stretch goal, we're going to have to see. Then we have our big red button. And yes, the lever that you really need to see a close-up picture to see yeah. That's going to be redesigned, you guys. We'll do better. We'll do better. Yeah. So that is what we have at the moment. Oh, and I should say that this is built also using some of the pillars. Okay, this one is just a black prototype, but these are the ones that will be, here we go, wood and stone. And the idea is that, so you can use them in corners. Okay, okay, none of the corners need, there you go, there's a corner that needs it. So you can use it in the corner, and you can use it, say you've got something like this and you need like a sticky out windowsill, so you can stick them on that. Does this one have a magnet in it? Oh, I see. This is a prototype made of like a really rough ferrous filament. It's not magnetic at all. So normally they have magnets in, so they just stick. Wait, I'm gonna get one that just sticks. There we go. Just sticks. Whew. So you can have like a windowsill, build it up around. You can use it just sticking, and then where's a tile? You can put a tile on it. I reckon. Okay. Yeah, okay. So you can use it in a couple of different ways. I'm gonna have to experiment with that as like flying stands. I wonder if they can be used for flying stands. Wait, hang on. We can test this out right now. Right now. It feels kind of weird because I'm literally putting it in the middle, which I feel like it... We'll see. Wait. Barry can help us test this. Hey! Honestly, the pillars are going to be game-changing for building rooms, etc., and getting all those tiles lined up. Yes! Ta-da! Just seen the new tiles. Exciting! So exciting. I'm really happy. Wait, so... Does this have... Can you do it like... Oh, shit, you guys. Oh. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, that's really frickin' handy. Ha Okay, I didn't expect that to be a thing. I didn't think that would work. That's really exciting. Okay, so it turns out you can also do that with them. And what it was used for in this build was going underneath there so that I could have wall pieces around the side. But yeah, it's also going to be such a game changer for building upwards. Like, let's say we did do, oh, here it is. There we go. A bit of a house. And then we want another piece on that side. And they've got something on the floor. Come on, we'll get a bit of floor. There we go. Chuck that there. We want that to be there. Oh, do it on the camera. Why don't you do it on screen, Annabelle? That'll make it easier for everyone. Okay, so we've got this bit. Just put it there with that on the inside. But now we can... Man, I literally just had the 3x1. I literally just had it in my hand. I've put it somewhere. No, never mind. We can do it with a 2 and a 1. And then, yeah. And that makes it a lot stronger. And this will be like a wooden pillar. Also, you're building off camera. Thank you. Yeah. So you can start to build houses and things. Do flying stands. Do positioning under those tiles to boost them. Stronger building. Decoration around the outside as windowsills or whatever. I wonder what else we can do. Oh, also, if you've got a tile snapped to there, you can see, you know, how a triangle is longer on its middle side. Super annoying, by the way. Like, geometry is really irritating. I would really like it if a right angle triangle had the same length on all 3 sides. That would be super useful. Not how the world works. Oh, I'm still holding it off camera. Sorry, guys. So yeah, you can use that to extend a piece that's used on a roof. I guess you could use it as like guttering or something. I'm also thinking of making some things that will like snap. So they can also snap onto the top of walls to make... I know, but then it doesn't have a 90-degree angle. It needs to be a 90-degree angle and all 3 sides the same length. Please? But yeah, you can also snap them on top to decorate the walls if you want to. Yeah, I'm really excited about these. So the way the Kickstarter is working... What? Won't it be 60 in an equilateral triangle? 2 of them would be 90. Oh, I see. No, I don't see. 2 90-degree angles. And that becomes a square. Oh. Do you know, it's been a while since I, like, studied geometry, and I know I use geometry when I'm making these tiles. I still don't like it. I feel like I'm, like, 15 again, struggling with my GCSE. But yeah, so the idea of what should be in this set is 5 3x3 of the wood flagstones, 4 2x2 of the wood flagstones, that's these ones, 6 1x1s, and then we have 5 of the wooden doors, 1 of the trapdoors. This is showing one, but we'll make one that's out of a 1x1 tile. And yeah, so if 2 of the angles are 90, you can't have a triangle, right? Then, okay, we should have 5 of the 2x1s that are wattle and daub on both sides. So that will basically 5 of the 2x1s, 5 of the 1x1s, and that makes the internal walls. And then 10 of the 2x1s that are cobble on one side, wattle and daub on the other. 6 of the 1x1s that are cobblestone and wattle and daub. 2 of the 3x1s that are cobblestone and wattle and daub. And then the scenery pieces included in the same set are 6 flaming torches, a bookshelf, 4 windows, 3 picture frames / pit trap / wanted poster / whatever, trapdoor, 1 lever, 1 cupboard, 2 toilets, 2 beds, 8 chairs, 3 tables, 3 treasure pieces, which I've yet to design, a bear trap. Oh yeah, where is the bear trap? Not here. 4 spinny blade traps, a big red button, a fireplace, 2 fur rugs, and 2 jail beds. That is the aim. Ambitious for £150. That is a lot to include in a set. So, how it's working at the moment is that, like, for the base, if we just reach our funding but don't go through any stretch goals, then we wouldn't get the pillars and we wouldn't get the scenery moulded. So what I would do is 3D print. The bigger bits would be FDM 3D printed. So this is an example of one that's halfway through being painted, that's FDM 3D printed. So it's good quality, but, you know, if we get just a bit further, then we can have everything moulded, and then it's like even better quality. So that's what I'm hoping for. The idea is that we should get the first stretch goal and get the pillars without much problem. Hopefully, she says. I'm like, I've set the funding goal as lower than I think we can achieve, just to make sure we get the basics. And then higher than that, we get, and that will be the basics, which will include the door pieces, which is super important. Higher than that, and we get the pillars. Then higher than that, the snap-on scenery is, rather than being 3D printed, is cast. So I think we'll be doing spin casting is the idea. And then that will basically be most of the stretch goals, and plus there'll be some that are like some extra bits of scenery, so adding in, I don't know, maybe another cupboard, maybe another kind of bookshelf, you know. Yeah, try and make it a bit more exciting, add some more things, as many things as I can fit. Hey, thanks, Harrowbed. I feel like I'm getting things in, my ducks in a row now. And then the idea is that after that, we have a sort of optional side quest of extra stretch goals, which is when we start looking at those bigger triangle pieces, those bigger quarter circle pieces, that 3x3 with the thing cut out for a door. Basically all the stuff that I chucked in the Discord as a PDF. And we got those pieces as a result from when we did the survey. So those were the ones that came up as being most important to you guys. So that will be the optional side quest in case the Kickstarter goes really, really well. And then we can like almost do a second Kickstarter at the same time to add more like different size tiles. So yeah, that is the plan. And I have the maps built. I've got the set designed. We've just today had the factory prototypes, so I'll finish painting them up and then I'll try and take some nice pictures before I send them off to Gallant Goblin and Ginny D. Try and get some more factory samples so that I could have some to take more pictures for the Kickstarter. Yeah, start adding pictures to the Kickstarter. I've written most of it. And I'm just waiting for it to be approved. And then I was going to share the Kickstarter with like close friends and family to be like, hey guys, or like help, like look for typos. Does this sound okay? Like, you know, just basically get them to do a first pass. And then once they've said, you know, yeah, it's not gibberish, then I'll like share it with you guys early, I'm thinking, so you can have a look at it. Like, ask me any questions, see it written out, see all the pictures, all the GIFs. Yeah, and I'll be filming some like explainer videos to take everyone through it. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. That's kind of what I had planned for today. Do you guys have questions? Otherwise, I might do like a cheeky little bit of extra just building things and playing with them before I go and get dinner. I'm well chuffed with this. I'm well chuffed. One thing, so I tell you what, I'm just going to move this back over there so I've got more room for building. There we go. Meow. I'm also, so I haven't done it over here on those scenery pieces, but I'm going to be adding some, of that ferrous rubber stuff to the bottom, so all the chairs snap down, all the tables snap down, so everything just works. Hey, you should be chuffed. These are awesome. Oh, thank you, Harabed. I'm really excited by this. This is really cool, and it's been a long time coming. Like, that second Kickstarter, it was great, but after all that difficulty with the manufacturing, like, this has been a long time coming. And it's so nice to see it starting to come together and being like, oh, yeah, like, not only have we not, been crushed, we've actually leveled up. We've seen the challenges, we've faced them, we've overcome them, and we've got some really cool stuff out of it. It's kind of really nice, It's one of those days where you're like, hey, if it wasn't for the fact that you're 0.3 of a millimetre out, I'd be like, yeah, hell yeah, we done a thing. And just, where's another 1 by 1? There we go. Oh no, that's not what I'm doing. I'm putting a door in there. Hey. Very versatile. Ah, thank you. Hey. Oh, and the other thing I'm hoping is... Come on, you daft sod, spin round. With these, actually, I could really do with building something up. But the idea is, I was thinking... So, I mean, you can snap pieces on to have, like, floating ledges. There you go, that shows it better. Just like this. And where are you? There you are. We can chuck you on again, and it's... Well, okay, if you would stay on just for yourself. But yeah, that's... Yeah. But if we want to make it even stronger... We can put a corner piece underneath, and then that will snap in and help brace everything. I'll be off lurking. Have a good one, and it was nice to virtually see you at least. Ah, thank you, Des, and thanks for coming along. It's been really nice to see you. Yeah, have a good lurk, and thank you. All right, let's see. So we've got... We can just chuck. Gonna put that down. Oh, don't fall over, you. To rebuild that later, but that's okay. That's why it breaks apart. There we go. Snaffle another one. Where be the rest of those pillars, eh? Where'd I chuck those? Somewhere... Oh, I know where. They're under here. I do apologise, I'm just going to steal you. You don't mind. Okay. Oh. Okay, I feel like I'm literally just like playing now, and I should probably let you guys go. I'm going to finish building this house just because I haven't built a house before and I like it. and then I will let you guys go, and I will go and have some lunch, dinner. This is coming along. Hell yeah. Oh, look at this, you guys. Okay, we probably need to use different floor tiles, that's for sure. But look, we are building a freaking house. We're building a house. What does it take to get the rose bordered door in your email? Huh. That's something that I just moulded using the clay stuff. So, I don't know. I hadn't considered doing it, but I could do. I'd need to find out how much it costs. I'm also looking at potentially doing moulding stuff myself for some small pieces. We'll see. A mighty fine house at that, yes, if it wasn't made of 1x1s on the bottom level. Yeah, we've got the idea with this is that it just snaps on, so you can customize it or whatever. Hey, and if we get a window, where's the window? Nah. Or we can put it wherever we want. Or do windows on the inside. And okay, one last thing, and then I will let you guys go. Okay, we don't want it to be that one. We'll do cobble on the outside, shall we? That might make it better. Okay, I reckon if we have a pillar in there, we might be all right. Yeah. You know what? I think we kind of want... Well, I would love if we could get some roof pieces, because that would make it so much better than doing it this way. But, just as an illustration... Oh, you guys. Okay. I am going to let you get on with life. I am going to go have dinner. I think that's pretty damn cool. So my plan is that for the rest of this evening / tomorrow morning, I'm going to be painting up these, putting a wash on the corner of these. I'm going to be printing some more furniture test pieces and then sending them off to Gallant Goblin, and then I'll take some more pictures of the other set over the weekend. One of my friends is coming round to help me with photography. And then Monday, I will send the next set off to Ginny D, who will be my other sponsor, which is so freaking cool because I love both of them. They're both really nice people, really supportive. Yeah, this is great. So hyped for the Kickstarter. Well done. Thank you. I'm so hyped for the Kickstarter. Like, it's a lot of work, and I would really like a weekend soon, or at least a day off at the weekend or something like that. But this is so great. I feel like, I don't know, I'm getting cool stuff. Great stream. Thanks for sharing. Thank you for coming along. This was good fun, and I will see you guys soon. I'll probably do a painting stream, maybe even tomorrow. I might see you for a painting stream tomorrow. Okay, thank you for coming along. It's been lovely having you. Speak to you soon. Oh, and if you want to talk about any of this stuff or give me hints or comments, join the Discord, which I might know the link to. Hey! Join my Discord. There's a channel called Kickstarter 3 or something. That is where we talk about all this stuff. Share your suggestions, ideas, please. Like, it's really cool for me. I'm trying to document it as I'm going, just as a sort of to show you the process and behind the scenes. And it's really cool when you guys are a part of it. So yeah, thank you for coming. See you guys soon, and good evenings, days, nights, mornings, evenings. Bye.